Girl, not the travel bestie, not the good sis Mary Jane, not the black woman traveler. Girl, why? Why, sis? Why? We were all rooting for you. We were so rooting for you. And then you allegedly had to do this? I am so shocked, so hurt, so disappointed. Am I really shocked, though? Come to think about it, nah, I'm not even really that shocked, to be quite honest. The girls just wanted to have fun. They just wanted to take some flicks on the beach. They wanted to cruise on the yacht, honey. They wanted to take some pictures by the pyramids, by the ancient Egyptian ruins. They wanted to see some hieroglyphics. But girl, they couldn't do it because you done took off with their money, allegedly. Even though there are receipts, which I will put in the video, but damn, girl. They just wanted to do all that, and you just ran off like Carmen Sandiego. Girl, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego is going on? This is crazy. I'm just like, wow. But prior events kind of led me to believe something like this was going to happen. Because no offense, I've been a subscriber for hers for years. And to be quite honest, I stopped watching her a little whiles ago. Because I noticed that in some videos, sis would just be lying and lying and lying. And then she would just be lying about the smallest, most stupid things. And then those lies just escalated. And honestly, after one of her recent videos, I just had to take a break. I couldn't. And then there's this. So word on the street is that black female solo traveler MaryJane Byarm allegedly finessed numerous women out of their money by claiming that she was hosting trips to Dubai and Egypt for girls to come along and travel with her, only for most of those girls to have their trips canceled and for them to never see their money again. Now, I apologize if you're going to hear me use the word allegedly a lot in this video because for legal purposes, nothing has been proven in a court of law, so I can't say for a fact that it happened, even though a lot of the victims have come with receipts, child, and I mean receipts for days. Like, they're like, yo, this chick, she got me. Like, I got. And I'm like, damn. I'm honestly just still in shock. I honestly just can't believe it. Like, this story really sounds so unreal. And it's like every day I wake up, there's another girl that's dropping a video saying they got. There's another person coming out on Instagram saying they got. Like, I think now, last time I checked, is at 22 girls have come forward and said that MJ did the same thing to them, allegedly. But it's like, but why though? But why? You're a YouTuber. You're an influencer. You're supposed to be making all of this money. Or is she? Is she? I don't know, because to be quite honest, this damn pandemonium, it exposed a lot of these celebrities' financial situations. It exposed a lot of these influencers' financial situations, and a lot of them are really strapped for cash. And I guess people desperate, honey, because child, the stuff people are doing, the stuff people are coming up with to maintain a lifestyle, it's sad. It's real sad. And I'm like, I hate to see these people go down bad, but listen, you make bad choices, don't expect good to come to you if you consistently make bad choices. But child, the girls are complaining, the girls are pissed, the girls are angry, the girls just want their money back. They don't even care about the trip no more. They just want their money back, and they mad that they can't get their money back, bro. It's like, dude, really? Now when people are especially strapped for cash and people are stressed out, really? You do this to people? And especially now? That's trifling. That is trifling. And then you allegedly and supposedly got your whole family involved in this. Like, people is literally mad and they not playing and they hitting them sisters, they hitting them brothers, they hitting them mothers. Like, they not playing, they want they money. They not playing. And shoot, if it happened to me, I wouldn't be playing either. Like, $2,000? Do you know what I could do with $2,000 right about now? Y'all good. Damn it, y'all are good. I don't understand how the hell y'all trust these influencers and y'all trust these YouTubers and y'all trust these IG people with your money. It could. I'm sorry, and I really do feel bad for all of the victims, but it just could not be me. It couldn't be me. Y'all good. I don't trust people, and I for damn sure don't trust nobody on the internet. Listen, it's one thing if you are a liar. It's one thing if you treat people horribly. Being a liar is not a crime. Treating people horribly is not necessarily a crime. But when you allegedly try to defraud people out of their money, that's a crime, that's a problem, and I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. I have a major problem with that. Because I'm a person that's all about ethics, values, morals, principles, and integrity. And if you could, allegedly, do something like that, you have none of the above. And if you have none of the above, and you have no conscience to care about the feelings of others that you hurt, and yes, people were hurt by this, not just financially, but they were hurt emotionally as well. There were some people that came forward that they were so scarred, it's crazy. I feel so bad for all of these girls, and I hope and I pray that they get their money back. They get every red cent. Because like I said, the girls are angry. The girls are not playing. And I've seen some of these girls, and they not letting up, and they not letting their foot off of her neck, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. And like I said, if it just stopped with the lying, like just straight up just lying, I would just quietly unsubscribe and just mind my business and keep on. But when you harm people, especially when you harm people that looked up to you, that cared about you, that were inspired because of you, nah, I got a problem with that. And to be quite honest, it's not just her. It's not just MJ. She's just one small, tiny piece, one tiny cog of the problem. This is an influencer problem. Why do y'all supposedly have so much money, but feel the need to scam the people that support you? At this point, I'm calling out all and every single influencer that has ever scammed their subscribers, has ever mistreated their subscribers. Y'all dead wrong. Y'all are dead wrong. It's just the audacity for me. It's just the lies for me. And right now, I'm probably going to expose the biggest lie about old girl. And by the way, it's documented. What I'm about to say is public information. I'm not pulling anything out of thin air. I'm not making up information. But I feel if people want to lie, let's tell people the truth, shall we? But yeah, child. Oh my goodness. Lord have his mercy. Let's get into this crap show, the little web of Miss MJ's lies, shall we? Now, I got this screenshot with the permission of Sequoia directly off of her Instagram. Like I said, if you want to get updates on this whole story, see every single thing that's been going on, specifically with Sequoia and even from other girls' Instagram lives and just straight up updates, go check out Sequoia's Instagram, and her Instagram will be linked in both the description box and it will most likely also be pinned in the comment section. But child, let's get into this email, because I think Miss MJ literally set herself up for this one. I think she set herself up, and I'm about to go in. I'm about to go in and debunk this, but now let's see what she got to say. So according to MaryJane, according to this email, she says, "You are so wrong. You've made up some story in your head, and that's what you're believing. Some fantasy you've completely made up on your own. First of all, Well, wait a minute. First of all, you gonna need to calm that down a couple notches. First of all, you need to not have this passive aggressive, snarky, combative attitude when you dealing with people money. You have no room to complain, be mad, and catch an attitude when somebody contacts you about the status of their money or the status of their product and service. As a business person, you need not do that. How dare you? How dare you? This girl is asking a valid question. And if somebody was playing with your money and playing with your time and playing with your trips, baby girl, I'm pretty sure you would feel the same way. You would feel just as outraged. You would feel just as frustrated being given the runaround, the hokey damn pokey. Girl, you better humble yourself and you better calm yourself down. What's the matter with you? When it comes to dealing with people money and providing a product or a service for people, you better muster up a service with a damn smile. You better be as happy as the jolly green mother effing giant up in this piece, like for real. And then she proceeds to say, first of all, I make $60,000 a month on YouTube and sponsorships alone since you want to bring up my finances. Oh my God. Child, why the hell she say this? Why the hell did she say this? Bad move, MJ. Really bad move. I don't need your money at all to live my life. I have been traveling for years and I have worked hard for everything I have. Surely. I believe that that's what it was when you first started out. But then now I believe you, like a lot of these influencers, get too big for they daggone britches and their head has been gassed up and they be having a superiority complex and they've been flexing and flashing for the gram and they got to keep up this lifestyle, this lavish lifestyle to keep up with this particular image. And now that the pandemonium is out and about and Miss Thing is still around, a lot of y'all bags have been cut short, okay? And y'all can't live the lavish lifestyles, or let's just say the facade of the lavish lifestyles that y'all are used to portraying and used to fooling these people. But Miss Thing, you and all these other social media influencers cannot fool me. Okay? I know how a lot of y'all really get down, and it's a damn shame. If you only knew how many of your favorite influencers and favorite celebrities are now currently broke and in serious amounts of debt, trying to upkeep a lifestyle that they knew daggone good and well they couldn't afford to. Child, when I tell you this pandemonium has exposed so many people for who they really are and what they don't have, child, listen. But I'm going to get in that behind though. I'm going to get in that Photoshop behind though. Let's continue. And the second thing, the money you sent me wasn't touched at all. No one is spending your money. She's referring to the fact that Sequoia alluded to the fact that the reason why she hasn't gotten a refund is because her money was spent, which I do believe that it was. But let's back up and let's backtrack this whole thing, shall we? According to you, Miss MJ, you said, and you told this girl that you make $60,000 a month off of YouTube and sponsorships alone. Now, just using your words and your logic, if you make $60,000 a month, girl, $60,000 a month. Now, are we talking about $60,000 a month consecutively? Or are we talking about the one time that you may have had a good month and you made $60,000 that one month? Which one is it? But assuming that you're talking about $60,000 a month consistently, there are 12 months in a year. So 12 times 60,000 is $720,000 a year. $60,000 a month translates to $720,000 a year. If according to you, you are making damn near $750,000, baby girl, $2,000 should be nothing. If you making 60 racks a month, what is it to give somebody back 2 G's? You're not going to be pressed for 2 G's, baby. If you making as much money as you claiming, what is 2 G's? Girl, if you telling these girls that you making $60,000 a month, girl, 2 G's shouldn't be nothing to give up. You won't be hurting for 2 G's. 2 G's. If you are making damn near $750,000, which I highly doubt, but let's just play and see a little fantasy. If you are making damn near $750,000, you know for damn sure 2G's ain't nothing. If you could drop 2G's on Chanel and Prada bags, now I know 2G's ain't nothing. And if you're telling this girl that her money is not touched at all and nobody is spending her money, then why can't you give her her money? Why can't you touch her money to give her back her money? Unless you don't have her money. Because if you got all this money that you're alleging to have, and if you're telling her that nobody touched her money, then it really, really, really should be nothing for you to give it up. Unless, I'm not going to finish that statement. I'm going to let you come to your own conclusions because I'm not going to come up in here and say something. I'm just putting the pieces together and I'm just letting y'all figure it out for yourselves. So what do you think? I know what a person with sense would think, but what do you think? Now it's gonna get good. Now I'm going to get into exposing what I believe is one of her biggest lies to date. It's a damn shame that after so many years, I'm finally gonna put my degree to damn use, and I'm going to do a comparative analysis between MaryJane Byarm and another Black female content creator's analytics. I'm going to compare these two channels and then I'm going to show to you why I feel MaryJane Byarm is caught in yet another lie with telling Sequoia that she makes $60,000 a month. Now, I need you to pay attention to what I'm about to say because what I'm about to say is very important. Keep this in the back of your mind, okay? YouTubers, especially bigger YouTubers, are paid on YouTube through 4 means, okay? Number 1 is through advertisements through Google AdSense. Number 2 is through sponsorships. Number 3 is through affiliate links. And number 4 is through merchandising. I want y'all to understand that YouTubers mainly make their money through Google AdSense and sponsorships. Both are determined by the number of subscribers you have, and particularly Google AdSense is definitely driven by the number of views you have. Keep that note important because this is going to be a very critical point in proving my case. Okay, so the YouTuber that I'm going to compare MJ to is Kelly Stamps. Now, Kelly Stamps is a relatively new-ish YouTuber. She started her first video roughly 2 years ago, and from then she has jumped exponentially to 627,000 subscribers. Now, the reason why I'm comparing Kelly to MaryJane is because they're both, well, Black women. They both kind of have a travel niche, even though Kelly, her video style is a little bit different. She travels within the country versus MaryJane traveling outside of the country, but they both kind of give that awkward Black girl vibe, different Black girl vibe, that presents themselves to be cultured. Like I said, Kelly Stamps has 627,000 subscribers compared to MaryJane's 280,000 subscribers. Like I said, Kelly Stamps had her channel for 2 years. MaryJane had her channel for over 5. Like I said, don't just pay attention to the differences in the subscriber count. Also pay attention to the differences in the viewer count. So this is MaryJane's channel, and I'm going to give you a rundown of her views. At the time of this recording, her latest video has 6.7K views. I see 42, 69. I see 1, 3, 42, 10, 21, 24, 11, 19, 13, 18, 45, 37, 17, 26, 8.1, 31, 15, 21, 17. Most of her view count is in the high to low teens low to high 20s. There's some that are 50K, some that are 40K. There's only a couple within the past year that have hit over 100,000 views. The pregnancy ones, yeah, those were the biggest ones. But really, everything else, for the most part, is between 20 and 30K, 30 and 50K. They're not really that high. They're not really consistently high, and especially consistently high for her subscriber count. Now, conversely, we're going to look at Kelly. Kelly, like I said, you see a significant difference with subscribers and a significant difference when it comes to her view count. Look, she has 112, 148, 397, 191, 197, 130, 271, 192, 198, 582, 202, 316, 223, 119, 150, 172, 418, 161, 607, 156. Y'all can see she has significantly high and consistently high view counts. And they relatively match her subscriber count. She even has a couple of them that are recently at 1 million. You see? Look, you can obviously see that Kelly has significantly more views than MaryJane. Now, y'all might be asking, yeah, True Mystique, all I see is a bunch of numbers and a bunch of figures. Why is this important? It's important because, like I said, ad revenue is generated by the amount of people that watch your video. And I'm going to show you why that's important and why I feel that she lying about how much money she makes. So, bam, there it is. This is one of Kelly Stamp's recent videos that she made about 2 weeks ago, and I saw the whole thing. And it says, what? This is how I spend my $40,000 monthly income. Aw, hell. Aw, hell. Aw, hell. If Kelly Stamps, who has more than twice the amount of viewers that MaryJane Byarm has significantly much more viewership than MaryJane has, how can it really be possible that MaryJane is pulling $60,000 a month with less views and less subscribers, but Kelly Stamps got more subscribers and more views on her video, and she only pulling $40,000? How is that even possible? Now, I'm just looking at the numbers, and I'm not even making absolutes. If you can provide physical documentation and actual financial information that can verify that you, in fact, do make $60,000 a month via YouTube, I will apologize and I will take this video down. Like I said, I can't assert anything with 100% certainty because I don't have all the information. I don't have all the facts. I don't know. Maybe there could be some smidgen of hope that you miraculously have some big brand sponsorship that could pay you all of that money despite your low view count. It's kind of unlikely. I'm not buying it. Just not. I'm not buying this. And I don't think a lot of y'all are buying any more of her lies either. Child, this is a whole mess and a half. From what I had heard, the FBI is getting involved. Sequoia and some of them other girls, they have contacted authorities. They have contacted the FBI in their respective locations. They have even called the police in the UK. I was going to give her the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, you probably didn't have the intention to scam these girls, but you just didn't do it thoroughly. I was going to say you should have had a website, you should have had contracts that they should have signed, and everything in a physical copy. But come to find out, this girl had a whole website and said that the trip was sold out on the damn website, but you could still Cash App her or Zelle her through her Instagram. I cannot. Yo, day by day, this story is getting worse and worse. MaryJane, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this one time for your benefit. If you really are a Christian and you really are right about getting right with the Lord, he going to need for you to do two things. He going to need for you to repay and repent. Repay them girls and repent. And it's mighty crazy that most of the girls that you scammed were black girls and black women. Most of your viewers, most of your subscribers, most of your followers are young black women and black girls who were inspired to see you doing a thing, see you be well-traveled and well-cultured, and you inspired them that they could do it too. And not only are you out here taking people for a ride and taking people money, word on the street is you're not even cultured about none of the places that you go to. Word on the street is you only go to these places for photo ops, and that's it. Do better, yo. Do better. Sheesh, mother is. I know y'all wasn't really expecting that. But like I said, sis has had a history of lies. And honestly, this is really no different. But all in all, this situation is really a sad situation. She didn't have to go out like that. It didn't have to be like this. There are ways and means that she should have and could have done it better. She could have done it in a different way. She could have done it in a smaller setting, or she should have been less ambitious if she didn't really know what she was doing. My personal belief is you do things the right way or you don't do it at all. Because let's just say, even if she didn't have the intent, which I ain't gonna say if I believe she did or she didn't, if she didn't have the intent, this makes her look super bad. This makes her look untrustworthy. This makes her look unreliable. And with the way that she was blocking negative comments, she was ignoring people, she was blocking people who requested their money, the snarky and the nasty and the passive-aggressive attitudes and the threatening people, you could see how people could say that you are this. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, you had so many girls that look up to you, yo. But this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't the move. And like I said, she's not the first person that's done stuff like this, and she ain't gonna be the last. This season right here that we are in a season where everybody and everything is being exposed. The world is truly being exposed for what it is. And those who got eyes and those who can see past and see beyond the foolishness. And a lot of us have had the veil lifted from over our eyes. Like I said, a lot of these celebrities and a lot of these IG people and these influencers, they down and they down bad. And they're just horrible people. And we live in a society where we feel like just because we're grown, we could do whatever we want without consequence. We don't care about other people. We don't care about how we treat other people. But we want to do harm to people. We always want to get over on people. We don't care about other people no more. And it's just sad. I can't deal. And now it's all about subscriber count. It's all about going viral and trending and hurting people's feelings to make yourself feel better. I'm like, when the hell did that ever become cool? When? That shit's not cool to me. That shit is corny. And people be like, oh, this person is popping, this person is lit because they got more followers than you, so they must mean more and they must be more important than you because they got followers. Baby, followers are only important to somebody that's insecure. Somebody who know who they are, know who they worth, know who they are, and what the hell they stand for. And if they stand for the truth and will always stand in the truth, followers don't mean nothing to them. Because they know if they speaking real stuff, only real people will follow. And if real people talk real stuff and only real people will follow, they realize ain't a lot of people gonna follow them. And you know that a lot of these people that get famous, 98% of these people that get famous on some BS. They don't get famous for doing nothing righteous. They don't get famous for doing nothing good most of the time. Most of the people that got famous, that got Instagram and internet clout, they got clout over BS. And if you're a person with morals and integrity and principles and values, none of that stuff matters. Like, people can talk a good game about all that stuff. That shit don't impress me. That shit don't matter to me. And you need to get to the point in your life where that stuff shouldn't matter to you. Because honestly, a lot of these people are selling you a dream. They're selling you a dream, and they're selling you a lifestyle that a lot of them don't even want to live. And if you knew what a lot of them had to do to get to where they are, you wouldn't want to be that. You wouldn't want to be that. I promise you, you would not want to be that. And if you gotta step on other people, if you gotta humiliate people, if you gotta steal from people, if you gotta embarrass people, if you gotta bring your own people down to get up, that's a weak foundation to stand on. And that foundation is not gonna last. I promise you that. I promise you that. All these people that think they're big and bad and think that they're better than other people and think they got a superiority complex, at some point, you will have to bow. You gonna come crashing and tumbling down. So you better be sure that if you want to get somewhere, you need to build the right foundation. And y'all need to follow the right people. And you need to stop being blinded and stop idolizing a lot of these damn influencers and celebrities, because they really ain't about nothing. They not. So yeah, I hope that all of the girls, all of the victims, they do have the strength to come forward. They do have the strength to go to the authorities, the proper authorities. They got the strength. Go to the FBI if you are one of the victims. Report to your local FBI. If you're on Instagram and you are one of her victims, go to Sequoia's page. I'm going to link it in the description box below, and I'm going to pin it. If you want to come to me, hit me up on Twitter or on Instagram at True Mystique. If you don't have a Twitter or an Instagram, which you probably should, but if you don't for some reason, hit me up on my email. It's going to be in the description box below. And yeah, hopefully y'all get justice. Hopefully y'all get paid. And don't worry about this. This is only a bump in the road. Y'all going to get paid back tenfold. Y'all going to be good. Y'all going to be great. And hopefully y'all get to go on y'all trip. And maybe I'll join y'all one day, because y'all. But on some real, I hope y'all learned something. Really dragging people and all the gossip is just not my thing. I'm just a purveyor of justice. I don't even really like gossip like that. But it's about principles, man. It's about principles. And you got a lot of people nowadays that's just too prideful. Too damn prideful and full of themselves, and they're faking and they frauding and they selling y'all a dream and y'all are buying it, and a lot of y'all just need to open your eyes to what's really out there. And there's a lot of vultures out there, man, but just like there's a lot of vultures out there, there's a lot of good people out there too. So hey. Anywho, it's your girl True Mystique, aka the Golden Enigma, aka the Real. And yeah, I just had to throw this situation on right quick because I really didn't feel like tying it back. It's not late. But anywho, I'm gonna see y'all later. Peace.